There is one more option we haven't explored yet. If we click in the tag values button, we have the aggregate values. Now this one will allow us to do some calculations over the retrieved data. First, let's select some tags. So I'm gonna go to the tag selection tool. And here under the analog tab, I will select my m100.lt.pv and my speed tag. Here we go. So holding the control key, I click OK. Cell range to insert tags A1, that's fine. I will include the description, so click OK. So here there are my tags. And now I'll go to tag values, aggregate values. And we get the aggregate values step 1 of 4. Now, first we enter the name of our historian server, as usual. Then cells containing the tag names. Well, are these two cells in my case. Then next, cell for output, D1 is fine, and I have checked the enter the results as an array formula option, so click next. And here on the step 3 of 4, we have 4 tabs to configure. The first tab is the format, retrieval options, value-based criteria, and tag-based criteria. Now remember that depending on what we select here, the criteria tab will change as well. So here in format, if I select value-based criteria, here in criteria, all my conditions are evaluating the value of the tag. If I select tag-based criteria and I go back to the criteria tab, now I have the option to enable these 4 conditions and evaluate them based on the tag name. Now let's go back. I will use the white tables. Under calculations, here is where we can pick which aggregate we want to apply. So we have several options: minimum, maximum, average, sum, range, and standard deviation. Depending on which one we select, one of these 2 options will be checked by default. So for example, if I select minimum, minimum is using delta retrieval. Maximum, delta retrieval. Average, cyclic retrieval. And then we go to resolution. Resolution, depending on which aggregation we selected, will enable some customization for the delta retrieval or for the cyclic. In this case, I am using average, which uses cyclic, so I can customize my cycle information. And click next. Relative time minus 10 minutes from now, that's fine. Finish. And here I have my white table where I am displaying the average for my m100lt.pv and my average is for the speed.